What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today when I talk to you about Ripple, I want to go over some of the data points, go over the latest in updates, and go over everything else you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up, and with that, let's get right to it. So Ripple right now is up 2.41% over the last 24 hours. Volume is relatively low. So over the last 24 hours, down 23.8%. But I do feel that is going to change in the next couple hours. So I want to go over what I mean by that. But starting off, both the crypto and equity markets are moving higher because of better than anticipated CPI data. So both month over month and year over year came in better than anticipated, breaking the 4 consecutive trend that has been largely negative. So again, I think how this all played out is the best case scenario. So a lot of the fears that was plaguing the crypto and equity markets are starting to get knocked off. So this inflationary fear as of right now is off the table. A lot of the tariff fear is off the table. So now you just need big whales to get in. And so for instance, there is a big update that is coming to Ripple today, and that is this right here. So just in, SEC preparing to end its lawsuit against Ripple, and it is estimated to be roughly around 4 p.m. So when it comes down to that, that's most likely why you are seeing a little bit lower volume, because whales are waiting for that news to really push it higher. And so essentially you have a lot of the fear starting to subside. So even though technically it still does show the fear and greed index being under the extreme fear category, I feel like that will be changing most likely later today. So it is 19, but most likely it'll be recovering to around that 22 to 24 over the next 24 hours. But still, this is the lowest that it has been over the last 2 years. So if you believe in that whole kind of mentality, buy when there's blood, this is the time. And I think as far as Ripple goes, that is one of the only coins out there that you should be really dollar cost averaging in. Some people might be obviously pushing a lot of speculative coins out there, but in the end, it's going to come down to utility, and Ripple has so much utility. It's crazy. And this is why I do truly feel it will be taking over Bitcoin sooner rather than later. It's all a waiting game at the end of the day. But when it comes down to some general support and resistance points, right now with it at $2.23, it is trading between this pivot and this S1. So 233 is going to be the next strong target / resistance, followed by 282. So once that news does officially drop, you most likely will see it push to those 2 points, so that pivot and then potentially that R1 as well. So big things might be coming, and you never know, you might see a squeeze similar to what happened on March the 1st when you had 45.56 million in shorts liquidating their positions. And even if you kind of compare what's been happening, you kind of see a little bit more of a breakout similar to what happened in January. So you're starting to see more and more shorts liquidating their positions lately. Again, not really prompting a squeeze, but they do know that there is more upside coming. And so this is definitely very bullish if you ask me. So let me know your general thoughts on that. Do you think that Ripple, this is now the time to buy, or do you think that there's still too much fear in the market? Do you believe that there's a massive recession coming? What's your kind of 2 cents on all of that? And one final thing, pop over to my Patreon if you're looking for kick-ass buy signals on stocks, options, and crypto. Many of them have been absolutely on point and bangers. Definitely worthwhile to pop over there and take a look. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.